There's a lot of debate as to what the best credit card is at the moment. People take into account cashback, points, and perks offered. I have had more than 10 different credit cards, and unfortunately, I have to disagree with my partner Falk and claim that the Amex Gold is the absolute winner in this category. In this video, I'll talk about the pros, the cons, and my personal recommendation for why you should or should not get this card. So let's get into what makes this card so special. So besides the fact that the card is made out of metal, and you can flex that on your friends, this card has many benefits, starting with the initiation offer. I've seen a bunch of offers starting from 60,000 points all the way up to 90,000 points after you make $4,000 of expenditures within the first 6 months. Let's say you get the least amount of points in 60,000. That's equal to $600 that you can use towards buying a plane ticket. I recently went to Spain with some of my friends and used 60,000 miles to travel to and back from Madrid. So that's already $600 worth of value that you can unlock within the first year of having the card. I'll leave a referral code down below. I think that referral code gives you 60,000 points, but make sure you research first to see if you can find a better offer online. Now, the main selling point for me is the point structure of this card. It gives you 4 points for every $1 spent on dining, which includes eating out and drinking, going to bars, clubs, etc., and 4 points for every $1 spent in grocery stores. They also offer 3 points for every $1 spent in travel when you book it directly with the airline, and 1 point for every other $1 spent. Now, I went over my statements and found out that I make on average 5,000 points per month, which is equal to 60,000 points per year. So needless to say, in terms of points, this card is amazing. Next up, this card has an interesting pro that could also be a con, and that is that it does not have a specified limit. Now, it does not mean that you can go out and buy a Lamborghini for $250,000, but the card does not set a limit for you. I see this as a pro because if you're planning a trip, if you're going out on a big dinner with your friends, or you have any other group expense, you can pay for that expense, get the points, and then Venmo request all your friends. Next benefit is that this card has 2 different types of credit that add up to $240. That is the Uber Eats credit and the dining credit. And your dining credit is a little different because you can only use it for Grubhub, Cheesecake Factory, Shake Shack, and some other selected places. I normally use it with Grubhub to order food. So keep in mind that for both of these, it's $120 a year, but it's divided into $10 per month. So to close out the benefit section, I always want to add how much benefit I get from the card in a year, and that's the $600 from the 60,000 points I make on average annually, plus the 240 dining credits that the card gives you. So for me, that's a total benefit of $840 per year, which is insane. But I do want to mention some negatives that the card has, so you can make the decision with all the information. So the first negative is obviously the annual fee. We all love to save money, and $250 might seem like a big amount to pay per year, but the benefits definitely outweigh the costs. Let's say you're not going to take advantage of the $240 of dining credit that the card gives you because you don't like to order out food. That's fine, because you can still make your money back in points just by spending a little over $6,000 a year in grocery shopping, dining out, drinks, etc., which is a little over $500 a month. So keep that in mind. It's not that hard to break even with this card. And if you add the $240 in dining credits, it makes it even better. Now, something that I'll give to Falk, in which the American Airlines card is better, is that it is a MasterCard. And this is important because a lot of places internationally don't accept American Express. So American Gold card might not be as useful internationally. So if you only want to have one credit card and you're planning to go on a lot of trips, the American Express Gold might not be for you. And lastly, this is definitely not a beginner card. If you have no credit history, I would recommend that you try other cards. This could be the Cash Rewards card from Bank of America, maybe one of the lower tier American Express cards, such as the Blue Cash Rewards. This way you build up your credit so you can then apply for some of the big boy cards, such as the American Express Gold. If you find yourself spending a lot of money eating out, going to bars, clubs, and going to grocery stores, which I'd say is about 80% of my expenditure outside of rent, then this card is definitely for you. It makes traveling a lot easier, a lot more accessible, and there's not many cards that offer similar benefits. I think the main competitor would be the Chase Reserve or the Chase Preferred card. If you want me to make a comparison between all those cards, let me know in the comments. If you guys found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe. We release videos every Wednesday. So I'll see you guys next week. Peace.